Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon. You can find me at several social media such as Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook as Sharon's Craft. And my channel is usually about knitting, crochet, yarn, and anything craft related, mostly yarn. So you can see behind me I have like lots of yarn, so I really need to use up my stash. So yeah, so this year, from now on until the end of the year, I am trying to be good and trying to use up my yarn so that I can have more room to put more stuff in, because I have things everywhere in my craft room right now. And you can also see a guitar because I play the guitar but not often enough. So it's just been sitting there. I think there's like a layer of dust right now, so like, yeah, really need to start practicing my guitar skill. So anyway, you're not here for the guitar content, so let's talk about yarn. So I have some finished object as well as some works in progress that I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to talk too long for this video because I'm trying to keep the 30-minute in frame, because it was it take very a lot of effort to edit the video, because my laptop is not exactly, the processor is not exactly very strong, not strong enough to process the video because of the high definition of the camera. So I really need to keep this a little bit shorter than usual. So let's start with some, I have few things on my desk right now. You probably can see like bags here and there. So I'm going to start with some finished object. So the first piece, this cardigan, I've talked about this in my previous podcast. This is made using the Knitpick Brava yarn. It is 100% premium acrylic, and I love using this, especially if I feel that it's getting rainy these past few days and I get chilly like throughout the day, so I'll just be putting this on. So if you want to see more detail about this cardigan, you can watch my previous podcast. So let's start with one of the finished object I will show you. It's right here. I don't think I've shown you this since the last podcast. So this is a crochet piece, and I follow a pattern, which I rarely do, but because I see that this pattern is quite nice, and I really want to see how to do the lace work. So I follow a pattern, and this is it's called Rebel. So I'll put the information on the screen as well as on the description down below. And for this yarn, I use the Twister Solid. So this yarn is from Hobbii. So this one is 55% cotton and 45% acrylic, and this is very lightweight. So you can see the strand of yarn there. Sorry, it's quite light. So I think this is like a sport weight yarn. It's a 2 fine weight yarn. So yeah, so this is there's no color here, just the number 115. I'll put the information on the screen. And so this one is the finished piece. So really love it. I love the color. And yeah, so that's the first piece. If you have any more question on the pattern, where I get it, it's actually a free pattern I found on Pinterest. So I will try to put the link down below on the description. So if you have any question, just leave it down below at the comment section, and I will try my best to answer you. And the next finished object I want to show you is a tank top that I did out of Knitpick yarn. So this is the tank top. this is also another crochet one. This is another tank top. This is the tank top I made out of Knitpick yarn Hawthorne. I don't remember the color name, but I'll put the information on the screen. And I have also talked about this tank top as well as the one that you see behind you. This is also another tank top that I finished, and this is also using Knitpick. I think it's called the Shine Sport. Yeah, and this is the Hawthorne. I've talked more about these two tank top in my previous video, which I shared about Knitpick yarn that I have used and the review and why I love using Knitpick yarn. So you can check out the video from that one. So yeah, so that is another. This is another two-piece that I finished. This one and as well as the one there. So I will put the information on the screen so you can see what yarn I use, what color I use, and yeah. Okay, so that's the finished object. The other finished object is something. Did I show? No, I don't think so. So this one is socks. So this one is made using Knitpick Muse. I don't remember the colorway. Let me check. I have my note here. So that one is made using, this is made using Muse, and the colorway is kinda Speckle, which will also be on the screen. But you can see there's some difference in the color. It's also very obvious when I cake it up because you can see like there's some color variation from the darker purple to the lighter one, but it doesn't bother me because I will just use it as a home socks. And this is just a simple stockinette socks, and this is made cuff down, and you can see the color there. Although one of the sock is darker than the other, I still think the color is quite pretty. So I love how it turned out. So yeah, that's another finished object. And so just so you know, the information I will just put it on the screen so that or I will try to leave a link if I can at the description down below, so that at least you can just go click on the link and just go straight to the site where I bought the yarn. And then the next finished object is probably the last finished object. Actually, I have another one. Yep, I'll show that to you in a bit. So another finished object I have is this bag. I love the color. The color is so bright. So it's this yellow and this green. It's like a very pastel kind of color, and it's a happy color. And I just throw on my my Pokemon here. You can see. So this yarn, I wanted to try the yarn that I bought from Hobbii, and wanted to see how it worked up in bag. This is the Hobbii ribbon yarn. So this is 100% cotton, and I don't really know which color is which, but I will put the detail on the screen. So one of it is the color number 9, and the other one is color number 17. I don't know which is which. Detail on the screen. So I think it worked out great as a bag. It's quite sturdy. So yeah, I really like how it turned out. So this is like, I made all these like separate pieces, and I just kind of like mattress sew them together. You see, they're all separate pieces. This is the bottom, and this is the bag. So I love it because it's a very casual, like a tote bag, a very casual one, and it's very sturdy. I like it. And I use this ring, wooden ring, and I sew it onto the fabric this way and then the other way back, so that it's very secure. I really love that. I used to crochet a lot of bags, but I don't really do that anymore now. I guess because now I'm more into making garment, so I have a lot of garment. And yeah, I miss making bag. It's just that I think somehow my interest of crochet and knitting just shift. But I still enjoy them once in a while. If I feel like I want to make bag, I will do that. I have some t-shirt yarn that I wanted to make bag out of, so we'll probably do that sometime in the future. So yeah, so finished the bag. So happy. Okay. Wow, that's quite a lot of finished object, right? This is like, I think my previous podcast, my last podcast was probably last month, if I'm not mistaken, which is why I have like this crazy amount of finished object. And oh, okay, I have this finished object. Okay, so this is not everything that I finished from the last podcast. I think the one that I actually finished was this red and the blue little pouch bag purse. So I finished this one from the last last podcast, and since then I added 3 more. So I put it in this hanger because I think it was easy to hang this in my wardrobe. And yeah, so and then it actually saves some space so that I don't actually have to find a bin to put all this bag in. Okay, so let me show you the 3 new bag that I did. And it's this 3 because I love the pastel color. It looks so girly, and like it will suit a little girl very much, and I can also give it as a gift to like a friend, or like my son's friend in school probably. Yeah, it's so cute, and it's like a drawstring kind of bag, and then you have the handle. It's just one. It's like so cute. So yeah, so I have made a total of 5, and I just hang them like that. So it will just go into my cabinet or my wardrobe. Yeah, and love it. Okay, those for those bag I used yarn that I bought from AliExpress, and there is no label in the yarn. The yarn looks something like this. So this one is just the leftover yarn that I use on my next the next project that I'm going to show you. And yeah, this is how the yarn look like. It just come in a skein, a long skein, with no label, but it is super soft. So I don't know the fiber content. If I have to guess, I'll probably say like I don't know, cotton, milk cotton. If you have felt milk cotton before, it felt like milk cotton because I've ever used it before. But this is in 4 weight, in worsted weight 4. You can see there. It's pretty thick, but the yarn is so soft, and yeah, I love working with this. So I'm going to show you the next project that I just finished, although this project is not 100% finished. It's more like because it come in a set. Someone requested this project from me, and there's a set, like it's like a costume, a baby costume. So there's the dress, the princess dress, and there's also like a crochet wig, and there's also the baby shoes, as well as another accessory. But I have just finished the dress like, I don't know, an hour ago, and I weaved in all the end, so I can show you this right now. So because I have used this yarn for part of the dress, so yeah, let me show you. So ta-da! Isn't it adorable? Do you know what princess, what dress of what princess, which Disney princess uses this one? I believe it was Belle. Was it Belle from Beauty and the Beast? I think this was her dress, something like that. It's a yellow dress, and yeah, it's like so. So this part of the dress, the body, I used this yarn that I just showed you, that I bought from AliExpress. It's quite very soft, and the darker, I mean this yellow here, I used this one, the Bernat Super Value. So this one is in the color bright yellow. Yeah, you can see bright yellow. And this is 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight yarn. And I used a 6mm crochet hook for the whole piece, the body as well as the skirt part. So everything is using 6mm crochet hook. So now I just have to finish the wig, the shoes, and another accessory that goes with this, which is I think it was a rose. Yeah. So yeah, so happy with this. Okay, that's quite a few of the finished object. Like how long has it been? Let me see. 17 minutes. Okay, I really need to like not drag on for so long. Okay, so that's the finished object. This one is like 50%. And now let's move on to my whip. So I think the whip that I wanted to show you, this is from previous podcast. I've already shown this, but I have made little progress, not a lot, because I've been working on several things. And this is a Fair Isle sweater that I showed in my previous podcast. Oh, okay, hold on, let me just show you like this. Okay, so this is a Fair Isle sweater that I wanted to do, and this is, I don't use any pattern, so this whole design I designed it myself. I just draw it out in a notepad, and then just see how I wanted the design to look. So I portray that in the knitting, and I did that just around the top of the yoke. So yeah, so now I am about to, I just split for the sleeve. You can see I just split for the sleeve, and I am ready to work just the body part, because I think from the previous podcast I actually knitted till just like probably half of the heart, or just after the heart, if you can see. I'll put the yarn I used on the screen somewhere. so you can see what is the yarn that I used. So this is my own design and I'm super happy with how it turned out. And I'm also going to add some color work just before the cuff area, as well as just before the ribbing at the bottom part of the body. And I haven't come up with the design for the color work for that, so we'll see as we go, because I'll probably be inspired to do like the the curve here. I like that. I like how that look. I'll probably do that like just before the ribbing, but I'll do like the other way. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably keep it simple though, because I don't want the pattern to be too heavy on the color work, because then it will be like, I don't know, your eyes will not be able to focus on what you actually wanted to see. So I'll probably make very simple pattern color work. Yeah, probably, we'll see. So yeah, so now I'm ready to do the color work. This is the color for the body. So super happy. Can't wait for this to work on this when I'm watching a movie or something later tonight, or probably not later, because I need to finish this sometime. I hope I'll have some progress in the next podcast. And then, okay, so the next works in progress that I wanted to show is, you have not seen this as well. So I'm super happy because I started using the yarn that I bought from I don't remember the name of that. It's the Drops Air mix, and it's this color. Just look at the color, look at the halo. Oh my god, so pretty. It's like a purple lavender color. So pretty. So I used this yarn, let me show you. I'm working on this, and all my yarn is everywhere. Let me show you. I'm working on this vest, this knitted vest. It's a cable vest, and I'm so excited. I hope that when I block it out, it will grow a little bit, because it seems so small right now. Maybe because I couldn't stretch it out because of my cable isn't long enough. But look at the detail of the cable. I love it. Really wanted to do this cable vest for some time. That is why I've been practicing on some cable swatch previously, and just hoping to get like the result that I wanted. And look at the yarn, look. So pretty. So I'm looking forward to continuing this as well. There's so many things I'm looking forward to tell the truth. There's like so many things I am working on right now, knit wise, crochet wise. Just don't have enough time, and it's a Sunday for me right now, and it'll be Monday tomorrow. Okay, all right, and I have to work, so I'll like have to put this at one side and like, okay. So that's my second whip, and there's another one that I'm working on, also knit. Wait, did I tell you that I wanted to show you another? Oh, okay, let me just show you this one. The another whip that I'm working on is also another sweater. I love sweater. That's why I said my interests have shifted from bags to garment. So this is another Knitpick piece, a sweater. I have never done a raglan sweater before, and I saw this tutorial in YouTube. I'll probably link it down below so you can check it out. But it's a tutorial, but it's in Korean. So the lady is explaining in Korean. So you need to have your subtitle caption on, because there's actually instruction when she's explaining. And I'm so happy because this is the first, yeah, my first raglan sweater, and I tried it on and it fits so nicely, and I'm so happy. So let me show you. So yeah, this is my raglan sweater. I'm not finished yet. I just finished the body, you can see, and now I'm going to do the sleeve. I haven't, yeah, I need to pick up for the sleeve. And this, what is interesting about this sweater is there's a pocket here that is, yeah, knitted into the sweater, and I love it so much. This is so nice. I don't have the yarn, but I'll put it on the screen. The yarn that I use is actually from Ice Yarn. It's wool acrylic blend, and it is actually very soft with the wool acrylic blend. And yeah, I don't know the color, but yeah. Okay guys, I really need to stop because my battery is dying on me. So any questions, just leave it down below. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. And that's all actually I have to show you. So thanks for watching guys.